I cannot wait to show you guys what's in these boxes. What is up, you guys? Happy Wednesday. My name is Kira if you are new, and today we're gonna go through some really cool stuff that I got in the mail. I am a bit of an Amazon shopper. I think the last time that I shared something with you guys that I got really cool was when I cleaned out my refrigerator. I find stuff on Instagram and then I refused to buy it like in the Instagram shop or through one of those links. I know that's bad because I'm probably not supporting that small business, but I'm always afraid of clicking on those links. But I'll take a screenshot and then I'll go look for that somewhere else in a place where I feel a little bit more safer to buy. Same thing with like TikTok, all the TikTok shop stuff. I'm always like a little weird by it. I'll see it on there and then I'll go look. And if I can find it on Amazon and have it in my door in one day, I'm all there for it. So I always see stuff on Instagram. I saw that recipe app on Instagram and then I grew obsessed with it. I saw that refrigerator thing on Instagram, so I shared it with you guys. It's been pretty good update on that. My refrigerator has no smell in it whatsoever, and the food does taste a little better. I've noticed, but we haven't had a whole lot of food in the fridge since then because kids were gone. But for the most part, what we've had so far, I've seen a difference. So give that a shot. I'll link it for you guys, but again, just something else I saw on Instagram that I went on Amazon and purchased. So I have some things here to share with you guys. I want to look, did I bring my phone? All right, I don't think I brought my phone over, so that was dumb. And I can't check on my watch that. Okay, so I had a subscriber reach out to me via Instagram. I'm gonna put, well, I won't put her name, but I'll put like whatever information that she gave me in the description box for you. She said I did not have to share this, and I said that's fine. It's not about that. But I appreciate that she sent it to me because everyone was just trying to help. And so she watched my addressing my health concerns video and said, hey, my family and I have a company on Amazon and we sell this 100% zero free THC, but it's hemp oil that is made to help you sleep. And so it's like 100% herbal drops. She sent me the maximum strength, and it even says it's a dietary supplement, but most of them are. And each one of these bottles is a 1-month supply. And it says that it's just 100% MCT organic hemp oil. And I know I read what to do. It says Ganics is a small family business that takes pride in offering high quality products and exceptional customer service. Your satisfaction is our #1 priority, and this is made in Sheridan, Wyoming, so it's not an overseas product. It's made right here in the United States, and the suggested use is shake well before each use and take the dropper and put 2 to 3 drops underneath your tongue and let it dissolve. And that's supposed to be really helpful. There's a ton of benefits to hemp oil. If you guys are interested in looking into that, it's all attached to their website, but she sent me the link to it directly on Amazon. She sent me these, but she sent me the link this way I could see that what she was sending me was like something that's certified and even sold on Amazon like that. And so Ganics is what it's called if you guys are interested in that. And like I said, I'll leave the Amazon link for you right in the description box. But I appreciate you so much for thinking of me and trying to help me. I am anxious to give this a try. I will try anything. I've had, I won't say better, but I've gotten a couple of good nights sleep now because of that cooling blanket. Like, we'll talk about that in a minute because I ordered more stuff from them, but that really did help. Like, I have gotten some good night's sleep. Not entirely. My anxiety still runs high. I feel like I need to watch TV or something to fall asleep, which is kind of sad because my husband hates that. So I don't ever keep the TV on in his, like when I'm sleeping in the room with him. And so I almost said his room, because I will spend probably 3 nights a week sleeping on the couch here, because I'll stay and watch TV and then I'll fall asleep. I'll just literally watch documentaries till I pass out, which is like what an old person does. I feel like that's ridiculous. Do I want to open this one? No, I want to open this one because I'm really excited about this. So something else that I ordered off of Amazon. They do sell it at Walmart too, but I've seen this all over Instagram, and I really just want to know if it works. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I first sat down here in the living room and I opened the blinds to get good lighting, but as soon as I opened up the blinds, like any flies that would like gather in the windows started flying around. And before I would turn the camera on, I was like, honey, hand me the fly swatter so that I can hold it and I can hit something away. Like, I'm drinking coffee, and as soon as I have a coffee, then the flies start attacking my coffee. And it's also embarrassing whenever I'm filming. Before, I'll see if I can put a clip in because I know I was recording. I was like trying to record me for the thumbnail picture, and a fly landed right like where you probably could have seen his wings in the thing fluttering, and I was like trying to like flick him off. It's stupid. I hate the flies here. It's probably the #1 thing I don't like in Texas. So I saw this all over, and this is the Zebo flying insect trap. So there's like 2 different kinds. There's this one, and then there's one that's like the one's like sound. You just plug it in and it's supposed to be like sound that scares them away. And then this one is like stickies, because here are the refills. But this comes with 2 plug-in devices and then 2 cartridges. And then the bonus pack like that you got on this deal came with 2 extra refills. It was the same price at Walmart, but you didn't get this. That's why I ordered it off of Amazon, because then you got the bonus cartridges. So wow, it's kind of big. Holy cow. Okay, so that's what these things look like. And you're supposed to plug them in. Wow, these things are ginormous. I hope that they work though, because I literally hate the flies. Okay, and so it looks like you peel the thing here. This is the insert. Oh, okay. Yeah, here's the insert. And you peel it, and then I guess it's sticky, and it goes into those light and sonar. It almost looks like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it almost looks like there's a flashlight bulb and then like a little microchip in there. Like, it's not just lights. It looks like, can you see it better? Oh yeah, no, you could see it on the other side too. It just looks like microchips in there. So I'm pretty sure it's not just light bulbs. Oh no, it's supposed to be smart and do things. So, like, what is do this stuff? It says it's designed for any room or area in your home where you see flying insects, for kitchens, bathrooms, or garages. Continuously attracts and eliminates houseflies, fruit flies, and gnats. Attractive blue and UV LED light mixture. Uses light to attract flying insects and capture them onto an adhesive backing that you never have to touch. Designed for any room or area where you see your flying insects. Remove the cartridge from the trap. Peel off the backing in a continuous motion where it says peel here and discard. Replace cartridge into trap by sliding into position. Plug the trap into an indoor electrical outlet. For best performance, keep it plugged in. I wonder, oh, it does rotate, so you can do it side to side. That's nice. You don't have to do it completely big. It is a P&G product. That's interesting. And then I guess you, I wanted to see if it just recommends how long. Let's see. For best results, place traps in outlets that are easily accessed by flying insects and close to where you commonly see them. If not enough insects are captured, try changing the location. The blue light indicates it's working. Replace cartridge when it's full of insects. Check it every 15 days or as needed. The package contains 2 cartridges. Additional refills are sold separately. And it says it's made in Mexico. All right, well, I am super excited. Stay tuned for this because my flies are ridiculous and I'm really curious to see how that's gonna go. So stay tuned for the information on that. All right, let me reposition here. So speaking of the cooling gear, you guys, I really like that blanket. I will say there is like a little downside to it. And the only downside is that it has the warming side too. So the other night, Jarrell came home from work and I had dozed off on the couch. And so he went upstairs, like he set the bed up and everything and, you know, refixed our blankets because, you know, if you don't make the bed, like everything's a mess. So he went and set everything up and he put the blanket on the bed for me, but he didn't realize that he put the wrong side. I've only been sleeping with it by myself. By the way, I don't let him sleep with me underneath it. It's not his fault or that it's him. I just curl up in my blankets like a cocoon and I like to sleep by myself under the covers. Like when we're snuggling, he'll say like, permission to come underneath, and then like he'll come under the covers and share. But once we're ready to go to sleep, like he'll roll over into his blanket and I'll roll over into mine. So I have not been sharing. So he set up my blanket on the side of the bed and he didn't realize, and then he just woke me and I went upstairs and I didn't notice, and I woke up in the middle of the night sweating because he put the winter side like down. And so it is amazing the difference in the two sides, because the one side I can see myself absolutely loving that when I want to get warm and snuggly in the winter time and it's cold. But for right now, the fact that it's summertime and we have all the fans and everything going and the air conditioning on, I want that cooling blanket, especially for my premenopausal like midnight hot flashes. I want the cooling, and it wasn't his fault, but I can tell the difference because it's a bad night's sleep. So that's the only downside, is like making sure that you have the right side touching your skin so that you can be cold. But I loved it so much, you guys, that I went and ordered the cooling waterproof sheets. So this is like a mattress topper that like works as sheets. And the freaking pillowcases. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I will share this with you guys because we're gonna vlog tomorrow when we're packing. So I have like a we're moving video that you guys will see probably next. And so I'll share all this stuff with you once I put it out. But I'm really excited about pillowcases. They even have cooling pillows, but I kind of like my pillows. Although I will say, because I'm trying to sleep upright, I am starting to get like a cake in my neck, which is bothering me, because you're only really supposed to sleep on your left side when you have nausea and indigestion at night. So they recommend for you to sleep on your left side only, which is fine. I'm a left side sleeper anyway, so it's fine. But then I'm also kind of sleeping propped up. So now the left side, this really hurts in here. So I really was considering like a new kind of pillow, but I couldn't find a cooling pillow with the same kind of like orthopedic pillow that I was looking for. So I figured maybe just the pillowcases would work, because then if I find that contour pillow that I want, then this can just kind of go on any of them. But this is literally the same stinking material as that sheet, but it's meant for cooling, and this is like only the cooling side. There's not a warm side. So, or is there? Oh, there is. Oh, that's crazy. There is a warm side and a cooling side. Okay, that's awesome. And this is the same like 5 to 9 degrees cooler. So super excited about that. I'm gonna put those guys on, and then this is the sheets. And so I'm not gonna unravel the sheets right now, but it's the same thing, cooling waterproof, cooling like no other. That Pro Q Max 5, which is just amazing. And so I'm really looking forward to trying all that. So stay tuned, you guys will see like that in live action. And then lastly, what I got is my hair stuff. So a lot of you asked when I came back, like, why does my hair look so good? Now, one thing I will say is that they have a great hair growth program, but you need to be really regimented, like every single day apply the stuff. And I could barely remember to take my medicine every day, let alone like do any kind of skin care treatment, hair care treatment, all the things. So I've not done that, and I still am very thin up front. I have a video called how I paint my bald spot. I'll link it for you guys if you've not seen it, but it's when I used to use hair fibers, like to put in here, because I was so embarrassed. All the people used to make fun of my hair and how it was so thin and stuff, but I don't care anymore. Like, people can say whatever. My grandmother was really thin up front, and so I take after her for that. But I just kind of style my hair the best that I can and like do a swoop over so you don't see too much of that. But the hair that I do have has never been so healthy ever. Like, I think it's also prolonging my grays and stuff because I use this stuff. And so I use Monate, which is the abbreviation for Modern Nature. I used to sell it. I don't sell it anymore because I don't have time. My girlfriend who got me involved in it still sells it, and so I just order now through her, because every time I like renew my contract or like my ability to sell on there, you have to do it once a year, and then I let it expire every time because I'm always busy doing something. And so that's my own fault, but I honestly don't have time to like take this on top of everything else. And so I just go through Candace and I order everything through her. So I asked her before, I said, hey, when I show this in the video, can I share your email in the description box, so if anybody's interested they can just contact you, because the last time I showed this stuff I got a ton of people writing and I'm not going to be able to deal with that this time. And she said yes, so I'll leave her email in the description box if you guys want to check it out. Some people are very anti this because it's an MLM or whatever. That stuff has never really bothered me because it's not like it's a cult. People absolutely and 110% know what they're getting themselves into. Like, selling tears have been going on since the dawn of time, and if somebody wants to get into that kind of program, that's on them. But at the end of the day, these products speak for themselves, and they have done so incredibly well on their own, and they continue to keep growing. And I don't care what anybody says. What it does to my hair is freaking fantastic. So like, I don't really care if what they do or how they sell their stuff. I earned a paycheck off of them for selling their stuff for a little while. But I don't mind promoting it because I feel like it does fantastic things for people's hair. It's very healthy. And like the split end mender, I haven't had a haircut, you guys, in a year. And like, yes, I do have some dead ends here on the bottom that Candace needs to cut when I go home. But I mean, that's pretty much all of my dead ends, and that's a year's worth. Like, the rest of my hair is so healthy with very little split ends because I use something that Monate has called a split end mender. And like, I put it in my hair and you could feel like it mending your hair. It's just crazy. I love this stuff. So I'm going to show you what I ordered. I've been waiting for this stuff for so long. What was in this bag was on back order, so I waited forever. Like, my hair was screaming. There were so many things I needed. So let me show you what I got, and then I think that was my last box. So the bag that I was waiting on forever, this stuff was out of stock, and it's out of stock because it's their top selling product, and I love it so much that I didn't just buy one or two. Wait, hold on. Or three. Wait. Or four. Hold on. I bought five. Five? Yes, I bought five. Not all of them are for me. I know it looks a little overwhelming, like, look at all the bottles. But two of them are for my sister-in-law. I actually owed them to her as a Christmas present. Again, I tried to order back then, even during Christmas time, and my license thingy was expired and I couldn't figure out why the heck I couldn't order. And so by the time I figured it out why there was an issue, Candace figured it out for me, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm not renewing right now. Can I just order through you? And she said yes, and then this stuff was so popular that it was out of stock for a while. And so when it finally came back, I was like, okay, I owe my sister-in-law two, and so these are her two that I literally owe from 7 months ago for Christmas. So I will bring that home to New York for her, and then these are mine. They usually last like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. So I have a good like 6 months worth of product, but this is their dry shampoo, which is what they're known for. And well, it's like not what they're known for, but it's their #1 selling product right now. Part of what I love about this stuff is that it's so natural. It's one of the things that Candace hooked me to in the beginning, because I was very big on dry shampoo. I used to buy that Batiste stuff, and I would even get the all natural powder ones from Trader Joe's. But what I liked about this is that Candace did a demonstration when she first, like she still does it, but it was one of the cool demonstrations she did when she first started selling Monat, that she bought a whole bunch of like different dry shampoos that were on the market, and she kind of lined them up like this, and she lit like a lighter, and then she sprayed them, and like all the other ones were flammable, just like hairspray, and every single one of them went like a dragon's breath. And then when she did this, it put the flame out, and I was like, what? And there's just nothing flammable or butane or any of the things in this dry shampoo that the other ones use to make it like a spray, like it is. And so I was like, okay, so if you can't get anything better than that. And she literally used the one that I was using, that stinking yellow bottle of Batiste. Like she literally used that right in the thing, and it blew up, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna use that anymore. And then I felt, once I started using this, I fell in love with it. So as a mom on the go who swears by dry shampoo, like, I need my dry shampoo. The next thing I got is the Monat Black. I love this shampoo. It's actually a men's shampoo. I even got Paul hooked on it, and this dude has like 6 bottles in his room because he just forgot it on his auto ship, and you know, he's a dude, so he uses like a dime size when he washes his hair. And look at the size of the bottle if you're gonna use a dime size, so he's probably gonna have his bottles of shampoo on, yeah, for most of his life. But this stuff is amazing. It says it's a shampoo and conditioner, but I still need a conditioner as a female. I think, I don't even know if he uses a conditioner. He just uses, I know he uses this as a shampoo, but this stuff smells like eucalyptus and mint almost, but you can tell that it works because when you do that real first shampoo, there's almost no suds, because it's just stripping all the crap out of your hair. And then when you do that second wash, it's like, whoa, your whole head is like, it's so much suds. And I really love that. I do feel like the hair that I do have, it has really helped thicken and strengthen the hair, and a lot of it comes from this shampoo. This is the Rejuvenate oil is part of what helps growth, and that's like what's in that stuff that I'm supposed to put in my scalp all the time that I never do. But I got a bottle of that shampoo, which that stuff still does last me a while because I only need a quarter size twice, and I only wash my hair like once every 5 to 7 days, so that will last me a long time too. And I got one deep conditioner. So this is the Soothing Anti-Frizz, and it's just a regular deep conditioner, so I'll use that in my hair because I do need a conditioner. And again, I only need a quarter size once a week, so that'll last forever. And then I alternate it with this. So I always get a deep conditioning hair mask, and I'll do it every other week. So like 1 week I'll just use the regular conditioner, and then the next shower, well, the next time I wash my hair, I'll use the Replenish mask. And so it's just a deep cleansing mask. I also love these little containers when I'm all done with them because they're great for travel, for things like that. And then it just has a top that you'll peel. I also get like at least maybe 1, maybe 2 sessions off just what's on the lid because I'm like that. And then yeah, like that's enough to do my hair twice with just what's on the lid. So I'll put that baby back so I don't make a mess. And then yeah, so I'm looking forward to my next shower so that I can go ahead and use all of my stuff. I washed my hair this morning and I was really mad because I didn't get a chance to film all this beforehand, so I didn't get a chance to use my stuff in the shower today, but it's not that big of a deal. I'll survive. My hair still looks good anyways. But all right, you guys, thanks for sitting with me and kind of unpacking all of the mail with me. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a cup of coffee like me and just sat and kind of chatted and saw what I got. Whatever I got was either on Amazon, so I'll leave it linked, or the Monat stuff, I'll leave Candace's email, and I'll leave the stuff linked for the cooling sheets. Yeah, most of it's all linky stuff. So, all right, you guys, thanks again for hanging out with me. I love you guys so much. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.